Hi, Damien.
Hello.
Tell me, are you secretly dancing and singing all through the whole day?
I wish. No, not quite. But I think I definitely, there's moments where I wish I could. I think that's part of what's beautiful about musicals is that they can tap into maybe not exactly how we actually see life, but maybe how we wish we could see life. It's something that movies, I think, have the potential to do in general. It's the magic of movies, and so I think it might be part of the reason why I find musicals so kind of so beautiful.
This movie is also about fulfilling your dreams, but also the sacrifices that come with it. Do you feel you had to sacrifice anything for getting to where you are right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's always this give and take, right, between art and life, or between your dreams and reality, and it was important to me that this movie kind of reflect a little bit of the up and down of that sort of exchange and that kind of journey. But I think more so than specific experiences, what I was really writing about with this movie was emotions that I'd felt, emotions of having moved to LA from the East Coast and not really knowing what my place in the city was, emotions of having these giant dreams and having no real concrete way to make them reality, which means you're kind of walking through every day with like a movie playing in your head that seems like it'll never actually wind up on screen. So that can make life feel like its own kind of movie or like its own kind of musical, for better or worse, But this sort of tension between dreams and reality, I think, was something I was feeling and that I thought a musical would be the perfect way to express on screen.
Since you came to Hollywood or Los Angeles, in which way is this city particularly welcoming to people, and in which way is it hostile?
I think it still is a city that people from all over the world come to with big dreams, and there's something really beautiful about that. But it's also, as a result, this hyper-competitive city that also can feel, if you're in that that sort of race, can feel very, very one note, and can feel suffocating, even though it's such a big, sprawling city. So I think there's pros and cons to it. But I do think at its core, it is a very poetic, romantic city just by virtue of it attracting dreamers from all over the world.
I grew up with West Side Story. I guess the new generation now will grow up with La La Land. What was the musical or that kind of movie that inspired you?
Well, certainly, yeah, West Side Story, but also I think just all the the old Hollywood kind of musicals that preceded it, Singing in the Rain, A Star Is Born, Meet Me in St. Louis, the Fred and Ginger movies. And I also really love the Jacques Demy films of the '60s, Umbrellas of Cherbourg, Girls of Rochefort. I think those were some of the kind of touchstone musicals for me when I was younger, and I think all of them sort of bled their way into this in some way or another.
Quickly, can you sing and can you dance?
No and no. I'm not that skilled at either. I can drum though, so that's my one musical accomplishment.
Emma didn't teach you?
Even if she had tried, it would have been an uphill battle.
Well, I'm happy you stayed behind the camera.
I'm staying behind I know my place.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.